Hello and welcome to my channel. Hope you're having a pleasant day, and as you can hear, my dog is making really weird sounds in the background, but that's not what we're doing in today's video. What I am doing is showing off this amazing collector's edition of Red Dead Redemption 2. Honestly, one of probably the best in my collection, easily, and of course one of my top 5 games. Never actually pre-ordered it from Rockstar or wherever it originally came from. I actually bought it off a friend, brand new and sealed, for £80. They wanted a little bit of cash, and I really wanted it because I'm a huge fan, and I think I got a pretty good deal out of it because the prices on eBay for this are absolutely ridiculous. I'd never pay over 100 quid for this, probably. Then again, saying that, I've spent a lot more than that on one game or a film, so I'm not really saying much to that. But no, really look forward to getting into this because there's quite a lot of stuff inside, and I'm really looking forward to checking it out again because it's been sitting on the shelf for quite a while. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll change the camera angle and I'll get straight on the unboxing.
Not flesh. Hasta la vista.
Right, so I think I'll first off by showing you around the box, and then we have a little look at the lock inside, and we might actually pull it on. Hopefully it doesn't like snap or anything halfway during the video, but we can't predict these things. So on the front, of course, you got Arthur with the one of the revolvers. I think this is the Schofield one, or the one it's based on. On the side there, you got the rat. I'm not actually going to say his name. There's nothing else to say about him. You've got Charles there. There, do not include game. Red Dead Redemption 2 sold separately, so I do actually have the game physically anyway. No idea where I'll put it, somewhere in the collection. You've got Dutch there with some sort of repeater, and on the other side there you've got Sadie with a double barrel. So yeah, it is a very nice looking box. It is a matte finish and it is all cardboard. On the bottom there you've got the Rockstar symbol there, and yeah, got a little barcode, whether that's useful for. And it does tell you about everything that does come inside. I don't even have a quick look if I would pick it up, but yeah, you've got quite a lot of stuff included, as I did say. So yeah, let's open up my flaps. Nothing on the inside there. It's just, you know, blank, just a bit of darkness. That is the lock and the little key, which does actually function, and it does say on the front there, Outlaws for Life. So if we peel that back, we'll have a look at the box and take it out, and it is all metal. Not sure what sort of metal it is. It probably did say on the back there, but to be honest, I can't be bothered to look it up. But yeah, on the inside, nothing really there, just really thick cardboard. So we'll shut that up and put that to one side. So yeah, I think we'll have a look at the lock first and open everything up, have a little look at everything else around it. So if I do that, it does actually function, and you can put it on the box. So hopefully this isn't too much of a problem. So no, I reckon you could probably pick that really easily. I don't even have to be an expert to actually get into that. But yeah, that is a nice little addition, nice little extra. I'm glad it didn't actually get lost. I was actually quite worried when I actually opened it up. I thought, well, did I actually put it back in there? Did I lose it? But no, it's actually including that is all metal like the box. So yeah, I think we'll have a little look around the actual metal, and then we'll show off everything inside. So Cornwall, flight of commentaries. So yeah, that is all metal. This actually makes it look like one of the boxes in the game, as you can see. Red Dead Redemption 2 written there. There's the side, and I do like the fact they try to make it look like it's actually bolted. There's the side, you can see the sort of cut off point where they've actually tried to weld it, and yeah, there's the bottom. So it's a very nice looking box, and it's pretty much identical to the ones you see in the game, except there's a lot more red. So you've got another little bit of cardboard for the Rockstar logo there, which I think is actually a bit glossy, is it? No, I think it's just a little bit of a sheen. So I think we'll go through everything individually, because why not? It's just easier that way. So the first thing you got included is a matte well, one of the maps. You know, you get there's sort of a few side missions in the game where you've got to find like buried treasure, and you use like different kinds of maps. I can't actually remember the name of them. Yeah, that is actually quite nice. It's a different material than usual paper or something. It's a lot more thinner, but it does feel nice quality. Nothing on the back there, just made to look aged. It's got the Red Dead Redemption 2 logo there. So next up we've got a bandana, which I don't know if I'll actually try on or open up, or why not. So yeah, oh, that's actually nice material, blimey. So yeah, that's made to look like one of the ones in the game, so, a lot more red. To go with the theme of Red Dead Redemption, but yeah, I do like the symbols and that on there, which I don't know, I might change the camera angle at the end of the video, have a little look with it on me on, with it on. I don't know what I struck on my words there, but I did. So next up, we've got the one of the catalogues you can actually find in one of the shops in the game. Actually, quite a few shops. So yeah, and the same on the back there, as you can see. So have a little look through. So again, the material was really nice, just like the map, nice and thin. Doesn't feel like it's going to snap or break or rip. So sporting gun goods. So revolver, Catman revolver. Got double action revolver there. So it's actually not a bad price. I mean, if you actually looked at that today, if you get that for revolver for $84, I think everyone would be quite happy. Schofield revolver, mechanic revolver. Semi-auto, Mauser. That's actually quite a good gun in the game. I can't see the Lamat one, no. That's the one I always go for when I'm playing through the missions. Carbine repeater, Lancaster repeater, Litchfield repeater. So that's sort of pretty much like a sort of 22, like sort of pest control and stuff. Springfield revolver. You said revolver then. So yeah, rifle, that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty effective in the game, especially if you're dealing with sort of boss enemies, for animals and that. So legendary animals. Bolt action rifle, that's the main one I use in the game. Roller block rifle, that's quite good. Carno rifle, don't really use it that much. Sort of shotgun, double barrel. So loads of my boomstick. Pump action shotgun, so that's another one I use quite a lot. That's actually pretty fun to use. Semi-auto shotgun and repeater shotgun, and these are all the different types of ammo you should use in the game. I don't even know why I'm bothering sort of explaining that. I mean, everyone knows what these are. Express, always use that sort of ammo for any gun, especially the pistols. So there's the arrows there. Gun oil, that's quite good. So yeah, upgraded holster, gun belt, and yeah, you got the different sort of bait in the game, especially you're trying to hunt for legendary animals. So canned goods, so apricots, corned beef, so pretty much stuff you can get now. Strawberries, and very nice offal. So you've got peach there, which is a little bit naughty, but we're not going to talk about that. Pear, cigars, Kentucky bourbon, so potent snake oil, health cure, horse stimulant, and yeah, this is like the different outfits you can get in the game. So the scrapper, the ranch hand, the armadillo. Sort of, I usually go for like the main ones in the game, like stuff you unlock anyway. I don't know, I'm just not a big fan of the stuff you get in the stores. I don't know why. Saint Denis, Cumberland's, and yeah, just there's a lot. It's a pretty packed book. I can't actually remember what this set actually retailed for, but I think it was quite a lot. The estate boss, was that the drover, and yeah, these are the different hats you get. So I usually go for the Big Valley. I usually go for the Flat Cat as well. I actually quite like that. And I don't think I'll go for anything else. Oh, the Bulldogger hat, always go for that one. Usually paint it black. So different jackets. So I might sometimes use that. I know you buy it in the store, but don't really use it that much. Don't think I'll really use anything else. Maybe the duster coat. And yeah, you've got the different shirts there. So traditional vest usually go for, and I do like that one. Classic vest ain't bad. sleek rider boots. So I usually just go for these ones, button low shoes. And yeah, it's just, there's so much variety in it. Rifleman gloves, always go for that, or riding gloves. Puff tie, that's usually pretty good. You really want to make your character look quite smart. Never bother with spurs, to be honest. All right. And yeah, that's just a little invoice you can have. So that's a nice little extra. So yeah, that's actually a pretty detailed book. Not much else to say about that. So what we got next? So you got a puzzle map, which I think we'd leave that last, so that's well in there. So this is the challenge coin. I think you sort of unlock them by completing certain challenges in missions, if I remember. So Red Dead Redemption, you've got Buffalo there. Red Dead Redemption 2, Rockstar, Red Dead, Rockstar, and on the back you got Rockstar. So apparently you have to be age 13 to open this, so I think I'm more than good to open it. But yeah, you've got a nice little coin inside. You've got some nice felt insert there. It's actually quite nice. And yeah, you've got the challenge coin there, and I think you can actually open it. So yeah, as you can see, this is magnetic, and you've got a nice little embossed bit of metal there for Red Dead. Powerful symbol of the American frontier. The American bison were hunted to near extinction in the late 1800s. So it is plastic, it isn't actually glass. But yeah, the coin itself, it is actually all metal. So Outlaws for Life, Rockstar Games, and yeah, the American bison. See, that is beautiful. Makes it look like it's actually made out of gold. Yeah, that is really nicely detailed. Got some nice embossing, debossing, so they've really gone out on that. So I'll carefully put that back inside like so. And that is the challenge coin, so I think I'll just put that back in the box. So what we've got next, you've got a little bit of more cardboard. So there's actually stuff inside. I think that's everything. Yep. So you've got some cards here. So you can play poker or whatever with your mates. And there are different characters from the games. So you've got Dutch there, Tilly, 8, 9, 9. Also got Bill. Got some vultures there. Reverend Swanson, Uncle, the Bingo. Not the Bingo. I can't remember what he says. He's got like a really funny catchphrase he always says throughout the series, but I don't know. It's been a long day. So yeah, Rockstar, Javier, Karen. She's quite nice. You got the rat there. We all know what happens to him. Well, we all know what happens to rats. So you got John there, Abigail, Charles, Ace. I think there's a few more in here. So Lenny, yeah, he's a pretty good character. And Sadie really evolves as a character throughout the game. And of course, the legend himself, the GOAT, Arthur. And I think we're back to the beginning. So yeah, they're quite nice and good quality. I mean, as much as you can get with playing cards. And on the back, you have got Red Dead written on all of them. So it's nice, and I haven't left it blank. Sort of defeat the main look of it. The packet itself, it's just your simple pack of cards. So yeah, Red Dead 2. So that is quite nice. So you've got cigarette cards, so you unlock these throughout the game. I think you have to get them for a certain character, and there's actually quite a lot of them. There's not actually 12. There's a lot more than that. But if I remember, these are quite nice quality. So Jim Boy Calloway. So yeah, that's actually one of the missions in the game. Yeah, they're just really nice, and the quality on them is actually really thick cards. I'm actually a bit surprised. No, I mean it's weird. The rest of everything in the set is just like different materials. Doesn't actually feel cheap or anything. So I do actually go all out. Cornwall, yeah, we all know what happens to him. And yeah, they're actually quite nice. They are a matte finish, and on the back they have got all the information for different characters and stuff. So amazing inventions, sorry. World champions, North America, stars on stage. So yeah, they're is actually really nice. famous outlaws. So yeah, you've got to hunt all of them down. It's actually another mission in the game. Well, you don't actually hunt them down, you have to get some sort of information out of them. But you know, with outlaws, you all know what happens to them. So cigarette cards, 12. So yeah, actually really nice. And I think the last thing you do get in the set is, of course, the puzzle. I can't actually remember how you actually open it. But yeah, as you can see there, there's no way I'm building that because I haven't done the puzzle in years and it just take me ages. But I did want to open up to show the inside. So that's actually what the puzzle actually turns into. So Saint Denis. I think there's a little bit more in there. It just says Rockstar Games. But yeah. If I remember, the pieces themselves are actually quite nice material. That way I'm actually going to build it. But yeah, it's actually quite nice. So it is actually, I wouldn't say wood, just sort of a really sort of thick card. But yeah, it is actually really nice quality, as it should be. And this bag is not a toy. Well, I've sort of gathered that. But yeah, I'll show off the box itself. So NJ Worthingham, Rockstar, same again, Rockstar, and apparently it is a choking hazard, so you can't be 3 years old to actually do the puzzle, so I don't need to worry about that. Red Dead, Saint Denis, Illinois, puzzle, map puzzle, 100 pieces, so yeah, it's actually really nice. So we might put that back in the box itself. And I think there was actually one more thing I did miss. I just noticed it's by my foot. So these are actually like little pins. So Red Dead Redemption, it's actually printed onto the little I don't know what you call that, pocket pouch. And yeah, it's actually made to look like it's actually something from that era, and it is really nice material. Doesn't feel cheap. I'm not actually sure what the material is. I mean, it probably, as I said, it probably would say on the box, but again, that's just a lot of effort for me, even though it's taken no effort to actually do this anyway. So we're going to open this up and hopefully get them all out. So you have a little look. So I'm not entirely sure what that is. I think that's meant to represent a cross or something. I believe it's all charred wood. But yeah, that's nice. Little tomahawk there, so you can use that as an actual weapon in the game. Little knife. What's this one? So that's a carbine repeater. And this one is a Catman revolver. And you got a flintlock. So, oh no, actually, I don't think it is a flintlock. No, it's a double barrel, I think. Yeah, there's a double barrel. You can see the 2 triggers there. Yeah, for some reason, that actually is a weapon you can actually get in the game as well, a flintlock. From what I remember, you go and look for something, which you usually do in a lot of the game. But yeah, they're actually really nice quality. You know, they're all metal. They've got a nice little bit of gloss on them. But yeah, they're actually pretty nice. I think you can sort of make that out on the camera. But yeah, those are pretty nice quality. And that is everything you get in the set. So again, no idea what the original retail price is, but I probably would have actually paid it. I mean, it is Red Dead, and usually Rockstar Games, usually their collector's editions go for insane amounts. I mean, I've got the GTA 5 collector's edition, I've got the Max Payne 3 collector's edition, and they usually go for insane prices. So really happy to have this in the set. And yeah, there's nothing else inside there, as you can see. And I think what we'll do, just take out the cardboard as well, which isn't actually printed in, stuck in, I mean. But yeah, that is all metal, and it is made in China, as you can see there. But yeah, the box, again, all metal, really nice quality, and you probably could use that for other things, you know, hiding certain things. But I don't know where I'm going with that. But yeah, really impressed with this collector's edition, and it's been quite a long one. I think the way it's going, it's probably going to be like nearly 20 minutes. So there's that. So anyway, I don't want to keep this video going any longer. I hope you enjoyed this video, and hope to see you again. Goodbye. Give me your money in it. No, I'm actually joking. No, it's actually really nice quality. The stuff, I mean, bandanas aren't comfortable anyway, so I'm sort of going like that a little bit, but you know, it's actually really nice. And if you are wondering, this actually is a replica. This is actually an air gun. So just I'd say that in case I get the SWAT team coming after me. don't know, really nice. So yeah, there's that. So anyway, again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you again in the next one.